So it's serious. Glasses are off.
It's not just a desk. It's actually a way to meet people, get inspired, have new ideas, have great conversations that make you think differently.
I was drawn straight away from, the community that Matty and Kerstin have built.
For me, it's been a lifesaver. It's been great. Couldn't recommend it highly enough. And I've got heaps of work to do if you don't mind. No, that was a joke at the end.
Everyone needs a visionary, a big thinker. That's you. And I couldn't do it. So I think we work very well together.
Absolutely. She's the operations master and like I said, the heart and soul of the community. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you sit down with Kerstin and Matty from Happy Spaces, you immediately feel the warmth and care that makes this co-working space so special. Located in the heart of Torquay on Gilbert Street, with views of Front Beach, Happy Spaces connects you to the coast and the community that so many of us have moved here to be a part of.
I was at the end of the event where I was meeting, connecting with other people, and I just see this face in front of me, full of life, full of energy, full of joy, really. And she said to me, I said, I love what you're doing and I want to be part of it. And that's actually how we met, right?
And I came to an event at Happy Spaces. It was a B Corp related event, and that drew me to Happy Spaces. I had no idea what it was. And after the event, I was just taken over by conversations, the energy, the community, everything. And I knew I had to be part of that. I'd never approached anyone like that. It's not my nature normally, but I said I have to do it.
And I think we were working together within the week, really, or maybe a few weeks, and it was all very natural.
2 years ago now. Crazy.
Yep, I got to get better at milestones. The thing that I love doing is sparking the community and bringing that community together initially, and then seeing the connection that unfolds. And that's what I love doing. But what Kerstin has done is she's come in and cultivated the community and nurtured it. And I think that's really your strength.
And that's what I love doing. I always say to people that come over for a tour or anything, it's so different. People are from big organizations, they're entrepreneurs, they work here, they work in Melbourne, they work somewhere else. But what brings everyone together is that everyone is just very nice. Everyone's very approachable, genuine, kind. It's the people that I think live in the Surf Coast and get attracted to Happy Spaces. That's what we get, or we hear from anyone that has spent one day at Happy Spaces. Everyone was so friendly, everyone is so nice. And I just make sure that everyone feels welcome. I think everything we do, I always make sure that it says everyone welcome, so that, because I think it's important to not exclude. There's, people might have special connections with one another, but that doesn't mean that others are not welcome to come in. And I think that's the trick. Everyone's welcome, everyone gets together.
A lot of people come in looking just for a desk, let's say, but they end up staying for the people and the vibes that we create. And then other people hear about us and they know that there's vibes, so they actually come to get out of house and have connection. And that's what I love about it, is people come from different backgrounds. And sometimes you meet the most unique characters and you're like, I don't know if this person is going to vibe with Happy Spaces. And then they end up becoming so integral, because I think there's a welcoming atmosphere, and people feel that we encourage people to be themselves, really, in the space. So, yeah.
It's just it's extremely motivational, because you work with really good people who are running their own businesses, working really great jobs, and it's just really quite inspiring.
I came across Happy Spaces about 3 years ago. I've been a very happy member for a very long time, because being able to work, with ocean views and really beautiful people has been such an amazing thing, especially as a founder who doesn't have a team based here in Torquay. It's really special.
And it's just been awesome for me. I'm only a small business. I work by myself, for myself, and to come in and meet the crew and network, share ideas. We have great fun lunches, and this morning I was even dipping in the ocean with a whole bunch of people here from this workspace. So for me, it's been a lifesaver. It's been great.
I'm Simone, and I've been working here for about 18 months. I love working here. It's so much fun. I have a whole little crew of friends, and we have lunch together every day. We go swimming and do lots of really fun activities. We have really fun parties, and we dress up, and really nice working here. I love coming here every day compared to being around the house in my dirty clothes.
Yeah, so even though we talk a lot about community, first and foremost, Happy Spaces is a workplace. So we're actually based on optimal community sizes, which is under 150 people. So it's like a tribal number. So we are open plan by design, which a lot of workspaces would be the other way, where in a lot of private offices. So open plan by design is because we do want people to bump into each other and to connect and collaborate. But what actually happens when you walk through the door of Happy Spaces is, if you're at home, you've got domestic distractions, you're thinking and looking at things that you may need to do, and it's sitting there as mental clutter, and it might even be physical clutter. So when you walk through the doors, you sit down and you work, so it's a dedicated space to work. So people find that they're more productive because that's their dedicated workspace. Even though they're going for coffees, having lunches, catching up and all that sort of stuff, I think it's 90% of our members find that they're more productive than working at Happy Spaces than they are at home from our surveys. And then we have the sort of private spaces for meetings. So we get 5 spaces that you can go for private calls and meetings, and that is what really offsets that open plan nature as well.
Yeah, the other good thing that members say is Happy Spaces helps them create a divide between work and home. So they leave work, they come to Happy Spaces to get work done, and when they leave Happy Spaces, they leave work with us, so that when they come home, they can be present with their family, and not be thinking about work when they do that, which is quite powerful.
So I ride my bike about 15 minutes into Happy Spaces. I lock it up undercover, which is very helpful, and always pass Mortar Deli and say hi to everyone there and come up to this beautiful space. And I'm here pretty early, probably 7 a.m. most mornings when no one else really is, maybe me and one other person. And I just get so much work done. I'm way more productive here than I am at home. I get to have lunch. We do BYO lunch every Tuesday, which is really nice. I've met people here that have joined our program, that have become clients and partners, and we've run events with Happy Spaces. And I even helped them a couple of years ago set up a lot of the events rhythm and think about community as well with Matty, which was a really awesome project to work on as well.
As far as, coming in here and sharing ideas, as a small business person for me, you know what you know, but then you meet a whole lot of other people here that have got different ways of doing things, down to using different software to provide video editing or audio recording or even accounting options. It's just been great to have that network to work without actually having to pay for a whole team around you. I just pay for my desk here and come in, and you're open to all these different people. It's been fantastic.
You get the office feel and the vibe of a normal workplace without all the politics. So because a lot of people are working for themselves or different companies, you're not getting paid by the same employer or anything like that, so there's no office politics. It cuts out a lot of the fluff, which is great, and they've built a really great community where people who can come and share knowledge and share experience and share expertise as well, which makes it great.
So one of the things that we wanted to achieve from an experience point of view was having what we like to call is tension-free access and systems. So allowing people to use the space freely and securely in a way that doesn't interrupt the way they work.
So when a person comes to Happy Spaces, when they sign up, everyone does an induction with me. How lucky. So they are fully empowered to use the space to its maximum. They don't need to have us around. They can come in after hours whenever they need to get work done. So we have a lot of flexible different options, from hot desks to private offices, dedicated desks. We have an option for everyone almost.
Yeah, we met here and we've become great buddies. We just had lunch together out there and we went dipping in the ocean this morning, so we have a great laugh at work. It's been awesome. Yeah, she's obviously not my wife. I've got one. I've got a wife, but she's great fun at work. Makes me laugh a lot.
Is there anything you want to add to that?
I was just going to say the exact same thing. He makes me laugh a lot too. And I miss him when he goes on holidays.
Yeah, well, she's always away, so we always miss her. Yeah.
That's so good. Thank you so much.
Our community rhythm is the core fabric of what Happy Spaces is. So It's daily, weekly, monthly and quarterly and annually activities and events that keeps our community bonded. So we created that to ensure that people were having a deeper relationship with each other in the space.
The one that we do every week is the Bring Your Own Lunch. It's a half an hour that we create so people can talk to each other. And then we do once a month we shout coffee, so we support a different local cafe every month and have coffee for half an hour. We do lunches, so we go to all different local places, local restaurants and have lunch together. We have balcony drinks.
Don't forget, we have big celebrations as well.
Mid-year parties and end-year parties are ones not to miss.
Yeah.
They are amazing, and we're planning the next one at the moment. And we're also going to start introducing volunteering days, which I've heard a lot of support from our members. But there is always trying to build or create times for people to connect and get to know each other.
Yeah, and we're doing Free Friend Fridays as well. We're rolling out a few other things where members can get support from a business advisor once a month on Fridays for free. So yeah, bringing in that kind of professional engagement as well.
And we have a WhatsApp community group.
Oh yeah.
And within the WhatsApp community group, we have different groups: hiking, surfing, cold water plunges. And members can choose to join whatever they feel like doing and come and join us in that way as well. So we get together outside of the space.
Yeah, and what I love about that is how people celebrate each other through the WhatsApp group. There's a little bit of banter as well, but it's, you know, yesterday we had a marketing organisation that won a global award for one of their campaigns, and now they've been taken off to Iceland next year, and we shared that in the group, and the amount of celebration that everyone got around that business was awesome.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
What can I say about Kerstin and Matty? I mean, they just make this place so inviting, and they're so hospitable, and they're extremely welcoming. You know, I knew from the first meeting I had with Kerstin on my induction, like it was a good fit. She's just amazing at what she does. She's the facilitator of good vibes, which is what a lot of people in here are about. And obviously Matty's just a great man who, he just, when you see him, you just want to smile and have a chat.
Yeah. I was like, so what do we say?
So enough chatting about happy spaces. If you want to come and join our community, jump on the website, book a tour. Come and see me, I'll show you around and we'll check what your requirements are. Whatever membership suits you best, we'll love to have you there.
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
That's
okay,
it. That was good. That was good.
Oh, well done, folks.
Yeah.
So good.
You nailed it.